help.
Go.
Like one. This.
Yeah, that's a weird intent.
Welcome back to another episode, guys. Last week on How to Get Lost in WA, we were in Broome. I came down with a really bad stomach bug and wound up in hospital. We checked out the Japanese cemetery and the amazing Broome Museum. If you haven't seen that episode yet, hit the link above and go check it out. So by now, we'd been in Broome for about 5 days, and we'd only planned to stay 5 days, but because I got sick, we extended our stay to 7. And because Kieran broke our last spoon on his Weet-Bix this morning, we treated ourselves and took ourselves out for brekkie, which is something we rarely do. Broome is really beautiful and has lots of lovely cafes and shops. It's just a great town to wander around.
That was so much sugar.
This is supposed to only do a shot.
That was called a camera for everyone to see.
My spoon is going to break again on the amount of sugar.
Broome is pretty special and very historical. It's a very different kind of town. It's definitely not what I expected.
It's got a real Chinese orientation to the way the buildings are designed. The reason why this place look as it is because it's got a real multicultural background in regards to like the Chinese, the Malaysian, the indigenous. Yeah.
What are we excited about seeing here?
There's a place around here that's got Dino Prints, and it hasn't been anything we've seen on the Mornings Peninsula or anything down the southern side of Australia, but up this side there's a lot of history. There's also the oldest outdoor cinema dating over 100 years. Matso Brewery, which is like just around the corner. I really want to check out their ginger beer.
So our first stop today was to check out these Dino Prints, see if we could find any.
So what did we come across?
So we're at, I can't pronounce it well, but it says Minier and Gantheaume Point. I'm going to go with Gantheaume Point. It's probably incorrect. So this is one of, I think, 4 sites where they have the dinosaur footprints in the rocks. However, it does say this particular point is only visible at low tide. So we're going to have a quick squiz out here and have a look. Broome and the Dampier Peninsula is a pretty special place. 130 million years ago, during the Cretaceous period, dinosaurs walked through here. And due to the soft, muddy sediment of the river, the dinosaur tracks were actually fossilized, and you can still see a lot of them today at the right tides. Yeah, so that's the footprints. To me, that looks like that one, don't you reckon?
Yeah, no, for sure. Theropod.
Theropods. So obviously it's been preserved. It doesn't even look real at this point.
No, it doesn't look real, but let's see what other ones we can see.
There's 3 or 4 places throughout Broome that you can still find dinosaur prints, and there's a fantastic map at the visitor centre that can take you on your own little dino tracking adventure. It's like probably not, I think half the ones we're looking at probably aren't dinosaur footprints, but dinosaurs still walk this area and all back through Broome and all over the world, but there is...
Just in Broome.
Just in Broome. There is organic evidence and there were dinosaurs in check. It's really, really cool. We had a heap of fun, and now that we look back at this footage, we saw a lot more tracks than we first realised. They're not always super obvious at first, but looking back, we can definitely tell which ones were actually tracks.
Yuck! Yuck! What is that? This is like the right shape. It's an odd shape.
Oh yeah.
Are my detective skills doing well?
Yeah, I think your detective skills might be on par with that.
I don't know, it just looks a bit odd to be anything else. Put your foot in it. Step where dinosaurs once stood. There you go. They got little feet.
Little feet compared to a dinosaur.
So this flyer, Dinosaur Coast, Western Australia, is saying Entrance Point is the best one to go to. So we're going to head to Entrance Point. It says, abutting the car park and north of the second boat ramp to Redall Point. Do not pop a tyre here, it is really bumpy.
Matso's Brewery.
Yeah?
It didn't come to my attention until I saw it in the Lonely Planet that the Matso Brewery was here. I drink a lot of this mango beer back at home.
Yeah.
Anna, your tummy's feeling alright?
I was great last night. I am nauseous again today, so I don't know what's going on, but I will give it a sip.
Yeah.
Sound good?
If not, a tasting platter might be alright.
Let's do it. Matso's Brewery is a Broome icon, and they're famous for their ginger beer, but also serve mango beer and Angry Ranger, which is chili beer. So what do you know about Matso's?
It wasn't always a brewery. It was actually a bank. It originally was down one of the lanes back in town. To begin with, it only stored 200 litres to begin with. They can only brew 200 litres, which was only 4 kegs, if that's in comparison to it.
Nice. And what have we got here?
We've got a tasting platter.
Alright,
So,
that's what we've got.
so going from the left to right, we've got the Angry Ranger. We've got the tasty ginger beer. Hit the Toad. Mango beer, which is one of my favourites.
Cool.
And Pearl is Pale.
Perfect. Chili?
Wow.
Good, bad, ugly?
No, it's good. Oh.
That's very beery.
Yeah.
The mango beer?
Yeah, you're gonna love this one.
Will I?
Well,
I
you don't like mango.
No, I don't like mango. Oh, but I do like that. It's like Pashiona. I've had chili beer. Oh, you can smell it.
It's really strong.
I don't like that one at all. So this is what Matso's is famous for. Oh yeah, it's really nice.
You take that one?
Matso's Brewery was a pretty bloody good time, and they do great food there too. Definitely one to hit up if you're in Broome.
Snacks acquired.
Movie time.
Movie time.
After that, we headed out to the Sun Pictures, which is the oldest operating outdoor cinema. It's something like over 100 years old. It was good, but I would not recommend it for comfort. Do not go see long movies there. And finally, we managed to luck out and timed our trip to Broome perfectly with the staircase to the moon, which is where the full moon rises over the mud flats, and the reflection in the ripples of the mud make it look like a staircase. It happens a few times each year, and it's a photographer's dream to be able to capture this one. I was pretty happy with the way my shot turned out. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Join us next week as we adventure out to Derby. We have one of the most amazing days checking out the 11.4 metre tidal movement at the Derby Jetty. We see the prison boab tree and it rains, which is unbelievable. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any of our episodes, and we'll see you next week. Bye!
We forgot to do our early voting, so we have to go down to the voting today.
Are you voting me?